Welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic, my favorite game, my favorite RPG, and you could say maybe my favorite setting as well. First episode of the series has 15 views so far. The latest episode have 1 or 2. I wish I had 15 views again. Look at him go. What a weirdo. Right, let's kill monsters and then I pretty much fucked up, but it's fine. I can still fix it. I hope. Right, so he can't see me. So let's see how well will my sneak attack work. Should work pretty well. Yeah, it worked pretty well. That's good. Means it works. Oh, let's see combat logs. Succeed with attack rank or shot use hit 25, defense 11. Sneak attack, yes! Roll base 3, dueling, close proximity, dexterity mod, defense breakdown, damage breakdown, 16 energy, sneak attack, damage 10. Great. So it's working, I've got confirmation. I wasn't really ever sure that would work at all, cause I really am more thinking about fighting these creatures, or maybe just having a sneak attack with a knife, like an assassin, more than something close quarters, rather than shooting them, because that would make it either too easy or pointless anyway, because when you're an assassin you're supposed to, you know, sneak behind someone and stab him with a knife in the lungs, and that would get you lots of damage anyway, right? Because, you know, when you sneak behind people and stab them in the ribs, they are very likely to die, instead of being this D20 or any other thing having hit points where you need to lower it to 0 for the enemy to get anywhere near dying. So what I'm saying is, yeah, the humans don't really have 20,000 or 200,000 hit points for you to lower during attacks. It's more that you just stab them in vital parts and they die. And if you cut them a little bit, maybe if you do a poor job, you'll only wound them or maim them. What do I want? I want to try to recover them. So either way, with the whole system of D&D or any other, where you've got a sneak attack and when your rogue is supposed to be using knives and sneaking behind someone, why would they be using daggers, since they are a very low damage weapon, and using anything else is still better? So the trade weapon, like trademark weapon, the iconic thing that you would think about an assassin, someone who sneaks in and... Oh?
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the quarantine or social isolation. Maintaining distance. Yeah, fuck off, dude! I'm not touching you!
No! I can feel it!
Whatever you would have done here, there wouldn't be enough time for you to resolve it in a way that it would save him. But yeah, instead of trying to cater to him, can I still sneak? Yeah? Okay.
No.
And then that'll be fine, that'll be a good idea. No, hold on. And power shots. There, did I hit? Did it work? Mission succeeds, Main had 25, defense breakdown. Oh, I guess I didn't get that sneak attack working. Oh well. Pity. Oh no, she's sick now. It didn't work. She caught the virus anyway. And he has no positions on him anyway.
What? Huh?
So there's the escape pod that Bastila came in on. Came in on the planet, yeah. And don't get too deep in there, cause that would get you stuck. But fortunately, we keep when you pick the option to sneak, you go solo, so no one is really following you, so that's nice. At least they won't stack in front of the entrance and block you from leaving, so that's alright. What was I saying? Yeah, the iconic weapon that a murderer would use, someone who sneaks behind you and kills you in one hit, a knife, is pointless because every other weapon gains the same benefit as the same benefit from sneak attacks. So it's still better to use a better weapon, a sword, a short sword, a fucking claymore. A crossbow that still gives you fucking distance where the enemy won't charge back at you and get you that way. Like, you buy time, right? Before they counterattack. Which way do I want to go? I want to go south because there's less things there. And I don't want to go to Lower Suez yet because I didn't. What is it? Uncover. Explore. That's the word. Explore this whole section. The above the ground, underground, yeah, obviously. Right, so that's why I really thought sneak attack would be more applicable to weapons, to melee combat, instead of any combat. Right. Other than that, if you're asking what's going on with me, oh, yeah, talking, great. Mission seems rather distant. Maybe you should talk to her. Maybe not. Don't speak to her. I don't care. She's distant, not me. It's good that she's distant. I don't care about her. You decide to ignore Mission and continue on with your quest for now, though you might want to speak with her later. Were we forced to speak with Karth back up top?
What?
And will we be forced to talk to Mission as well? Maybe. It's fine. Either way, we're moving on. If you're asking what's up with me, oh, the whole invisibility looks a little bit different with all the reshader. I never remember what's the word. Also, when you're sneaking, you're way slower, which is annoying, but a trade-off, I guess. I hate trade-offs. Right, get him. Wow! Good job, Mission. Let's see the log. What did you do? No, Mission. Shot use, defense, critical hit, automatic hit. Automatic hit. Threat. Defense, damage breakdown, energy 2, regular 42 save, success. Because of the stun. But then again, I didn't get the sneak attack, so how the fuck does it work? Right, we gotta help her anyway. Good thing the plan, everyone knows the plan, and the plan is whenever shit's going down, you gotta fix it, and fast. Right, Mission, you're running away because I don't really need you catching space A's again. You might as well be going with with sniper shot. That allows me to, you know, still maybe stun them. I hope she doesn't get the aggro right now. Anyway, oh, she got aggro. How's everyone else though? Karth is sick. You need to be using this. Really, the AI is so fucking obnoxious that they're not using any fucking feat until you specifically mark it, and they're clearing their queues so so quickly and so often, and it ruins your output. You need to babysit them so hard. It would have been easier if I had just set it all for automatic combat. I mean, for a pause after every round of combat, because that would let me manage every single of their single attack of theirs. Maybe that how I should have said it. Oh, I had a chance to level up right there, but I didn't. So see you once I load the game back in and get to the specific point.
Hey, Karth. You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them, it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big C's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Yeah, keep that in mind every time I fucking insult you or use racist slurs. That's one thing. The other thing, the misplaced national pride of Mission. How she idolizes Taras just because she remembers growing up in here. Terrible things emotions can do to our mind, especially yours, especially when you're a child. And also, yeah, she thinks she takes care of Zalbar because Zalbar is the one absolutely inept that couldn't handle himself. He could live in this dump hunting ragdolls all the time and he'd be perfectly fine. But Mission, since she's a kid, thinking of her as an adult and also a woman, she thinks she's got like a motherly influence over him, taking care of and putting bandages on his scratches. I guess she thinks of herself as a very important part of this family. Yeah, as women tend to do. Yeah, we are. Is everything all right here? Why is he stuck? They usually idly animate, but what do I know? Let's click a thing and see what happens. I'm definitely gonna gaslight this conflict. You're not going to take that from him, are you, Mission?
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Great.
Yes?
Yeah, by the way, apparently I was very close to where I left off, so that's good. And other than that, here's a confirmation. Mission says Karth is old enough to be her father, so she's either very young, or she sees... It's like with the dog years, right? The calculation of the lifespan. One species can live longer than the other, so they might think the parts of the life that some other species experiences is just a proportion, not a year. So Karth is an adult and could be a father. For her, it might as well mean that she might think Karth is like 200 years old, because I don't know how long Twi'leks live. So let's give them the benefit of thinking of them as Asari from Mass Effect, where Asaris lived for 1,000 years as opposed to 150 like humans did. So she might think Karth is in the reproductive period proportion of life, which is still larger than Twi'leks. So she's or not. So she either is like 15 or she's like 150, but thinking of Karth as being 400, 300. Yeah, like that. That's what I mean. Right, so we need a sneak attack on some dude, and we need it to fucking work this time. Hey, hold on, get back here. I want to target you, because you looked like a good target. Isolated and shit. Before aggroing everyone else. Is this good enough? I guess he'll have longer, greater distance to cover. Well, unless he waddles over and exposes himself again. Did it work? Was that right? Attacking ragdoll, sniper shot, defense 10, damage 6. Stunned. At least we got a stun. How does the sneak attack work? Feat. When the target can't respond to the attacker. The extra damage is applied when made from behind the target. Attacks against standard or otherwise immovable target. Any target that made with the stealth mode. So it should have worked. Why isn't it working? I might as well go at him again, because he's stunned, so that should count for another attack, or at least at this time for a sneak attack. And also we have to gain aggro from that ragdoll. Oh yeah, that worked, see? Killed him this time. That should have had a representation. Succeed attack, ragdoll, sniper shot, defense 6 damage, critical hit, sneak attack, automatic hit. That's what we want to see when she leaves sneak. Why isn't it fucking working? It's the only thing she's got. And any other is just low chance for stun on someone. Right, is this dude alive as well? Yeah. Right, so we want to be hitting this one as well. And we want to be finishing off that other one. Otherwise, aggro, right? Let's try to help Mission by killing that one. Right. So that she caught the space ace again. At least, well, she's dead again. Also, we don't need solo mode anymore. Not that it would help much with anything. What was I on about? No, I don't want this. I was on about me. I was all about me. What's up with you? Oh, this is the perfect opportunity to heal myself before I fucking die again. What's up with me? Yeah, I've got a lot of time on my hands, free time, and unfortunately I've got a lot of, quote, projects, unquote, something that Americans like to call everything that you've got to do, any chores or any obligations, any idea you want to fulfill, anything you want to build is a project. Very corporate speech. But yeah, I do have a lot of projects that I would like to finish, I would like to get done, but since there is a lot of them, I feel paralyzed doing any, because that would mean I would have to spend actual entire day doing that. I'm not putting computer use anymore, I should have been pumping it in repair. But what do I want to pick up? Persuade, and we've got 2 points left. Or is it? No, I've got remaining 0.0. Fascinating. It's not gonna be easy. Juggling all these points. I miss points. I've got a lot of projects, and since I've got so many, and I would need to spend actual day doing them, not doing anything other than those projects, instead of doing whatever I feel like on a whim, like playing some game that I want to. Even trying to do something in Apex Legends would be postponed, and that in turn would feel like I'm doing a chore instead of doing something I like. So I've got 2 deterrents, or I perceive them as deterrents, when it comes to doing actual things. What is this? What is this? A description, remaining feet. Uncanny dodge, oh right, I can't level that up. Right, what do I want? I would want to, it still suffer 1 defense, so I could maybe at least give myself that. Or a flurry. No, I want skills. Skills is what I want. Persuade, awareness, and treat injury. And then combat skills, which I'm not gonna be focusing on really. So I guess I'll go with that, skills. Or maybe I should go with repair. I still have time till I reach Tatooine, where I will really need that. But then again, I might as well just put the skill in it already. Repair, yeah, or maybe not. Well, let's finish this. It's fine. Except, right, so I've got a lot of things to do, and I don't want to start doing any of them, because that feels like a chore, and the number of projects I've got feels overwhelming. Finish them off. I'm really close to dying with everyone now. No, not flurry actually, not flurry of bolts. No. Great. So we've survived this encounter. What's my level now? Because I'm not willing to. Look at my fucking stats when I get sick. Think about your stats when you get sick. It's got level 5. Yeah, we won't be leveling up much more on Taris, and I'll tell you about that later on if you just so happen to be watching this and not have ever played the game yourself. What I'm trying to say is I'm avoiding spoilers. I'll tell you later. Yeah, it would be a good idea to go to Miss Healer back in a village to heal us, or maybe return to Hideout, because that's also available clearly. Yeah. So what have we done today? We've disarmed a bunch of mines. We've took to mission. Very important. We had a chance to roleplay in a role-playing game. That's a very important part of role-playing games. As I mentioned before, roleplay is not about a combat role, where you do things because of your combat role. Roleplay is about enacting a part in a play, where you make choices and influence other characters. By speech and not by combat, and you need a lot of opportunities to be able to roleplay for the game to actually feel like a roleplay and enjoy your roleplay. The meaningful choices and not combat choices. Very nice. Right. Fuck. Load the game because I should have snuck. That's the third. That's the perfect, past perfect, right? The double past form of that, right?
No one's gonna see this mission.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Snug. Right, so shit, don't go. Here, you go. You're going. Yeah, the invisibility looks really weird. It's very apparent compared to the original. Yeah, and I prefer the original actually. It worked more like a stealth mechanic. What did I do again? Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna have to Google why the fuck isn't it working the way I expect it to. Maybe eventually I'll find an answer.
Ready.
And other than that, we have to kill that remaining ragdoll. There we go. That was easy, wasn't it? Skeletal corpse. Yeah, Mr. Bone Man. What's up with you? Why are you so dead? You had a med pack. Why didn't you fix yourself up? Is it because you got hit with that pesky status effect? Rectal serum. This is it. We can pick it up, and we can then decide whether we want to give it back to Jax, the Hut. That's all about bounties, or to that clinic man. And that's all about helping others. And we're not gonna give it to anyone because we don't care. See, we had a journal update, but we also got a new armor, and I'm not sure what armor is that. So we're gonna figure out who to put it on. But I'll figure it out in the meantime, I think, because that's the whole section. No, that's that wing. And before we get to the sewers, we got the other wing of this place to figure out. Yes, it will take a long time because it's an RPG and it takes a long time to play an RPG. You're lucky I'm not playing it fully with all the quests, because we'd be in the upper city still when it comes to side quests, especially on the arena that I didn't participate in at all. So, see you next time. Because I need more free games, and so do you. And my playthroughs are one way of experiencing them without paying a dime. Stick around and tell others that this is happening. Share it around. Subscribe and vote whether you liked it or not. Participate, as you should.